for Ghana, a patron of the land, forward and seek your future, development our goal, from vision to victory, the end is surely. Democrat, Ghana, our strength in unity.
Good evening. The name is Dede, and I'm here this evening with Madam Aseye Kpodo JOHNSON, and she's the interim Canada women organizer, and hopefully she wants to go once again, and we are praying she gets it. Madam, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Can you please tell us something small about yourself?
Thank you for that opportunity. So like you rightly said, my name is Aseye Kpodo JOHNSON, the current interim chapter women organizer and aspiring to be the substantive women organizer once the nominations are open. And I am also part of the Saskatchewan branch of the Canada chapter.
Okay, you are welcome once again.
Thank you.
Madam Aseye, if I may ask, what are some of your contributions to the NDC chapter in Canada for the past 2 years?
Wow, thank you for that opportunity today. For the past 2 years, so just starting from 2020, at the time we did not have the various branches that we have yet, so we just had the chapter as a whole, so we're being treated as a branch. And we work closely to contribute to the elections 2020, in especially financially. So I was part of the main people who were working together with our IRD, the International Relations Office. So I would say that 2020, that was it. And then 2021, 2022 were used to reorganize. And I was part of the people who were reorganizing the Canada chapter. And by the end of 2022, I can confidently say that I was one of the instrumental people who helped in building the branches that we have right now. When I came to Ghana in April 2022, we did not have any branches yet. So when I got back, I tell people that when I looked at the situation in Ghana and I got back, I told my people, you know what, I think we need action, enough of the talk. So let's get some branches going. So we started with Saskatchewan branch together with a few of my colleagues there. And so that was the first branch that we had by August, and then by December we had 4 other branches throughout the chapter.
Okay, well done. With all you said, if you are being elected as the women organizer for the chapter, what are the things you are going to do?
Thank you for that opportunity, Dede. As a women organizer, your main focus is to mobilize women. And you know that when you're doing something and you have women together, there's no way you can fail. So that is my main focus, how to mobilize the women across the country, because our topography makes it a little challenging. I wouldn't say difficult, but it's challenging because we don't travel like how in Ghana you can go through 275 constituencies. It's not that easy there, but we do a lot of things virtually. So mobilizing is also going to be more virtual than physical, but that is our main focus. My main focus is how to mobilize our women in Canada to push the Agenda 2024 when we will get power.
Okay, so you bringing 2024 into the picture, if I may ask. Looking at the just past Congress we had, and then 2024 ahead, what is the future, or how do you see the future?
Thank you. I would say that I am personally very pleased with the just ended contest. I think that what we got is the leadership that the party needs. Sometimes you get what you want, but I think this time we got what we need. And the current leadership that we have, I have confidence that they can take us, what I'll describe, cross the River Jordan with us.
Okay.
So going into 2024, I have a lot of confidence that we are going to get power. The only challenge that I think we may face is the parliamentaries. And so once we are able to navigate the parliamentary without any incidents, yes, let's put it that way. Once we're able to navigate that parliamentaries properly and come out as united as we are now, I think 2024 will be an easy pick for us.
Okay, so I'm taking your words, or I'm quoting your words. Crossing Jordan. Okay. Now, I want to know from your side, you've been serving as the interim women organizer for Canada chapter for the past 2 years, and I want to know some of the challenges, both in Canada and in Ghana here as a women organizer.
All right, thank you. Like I mentioned before, our topography in Canada in itself is a challenge.
Okay.
Unlike Ghana here, you are able to have a personal interaction with your people. It's not that easy. So most of the engagements are virtual. And so sometimes that personal touch which is missing can be challenging. And so we do our best to engage people. Thank God for technology where you can do video calls. So that is how you do and you sell your message. And so for Canada, that is the biggest challenge. That's absence of the personal touch. So you don't know majority of the people personally. But in Ghana, it's different. Like when I came here, I've had the opportunity to meet a whole lot of, women organizers, and I think that you can see that energy, you can feel it, that people are ready for the battle ahead. The only challenge is that I hear them talking about is resources.
Okay.
And so that is something that we need to talk about.
Okay.
Yes.
So the challenges is when it comes to Ghana, is resources, and probably when it comes to Canada, is seeing face to face and then having meetings. Okay. I want to know your relationship with the current or the just elected women organizer. That's the national women organizer.
That is Dr. Hannah.
Yes, please.
We haven't met physical, like in person before, but we do talk.
Okay.
And so the last time we had a conversation was last Tuesday. Since I came here, we haven't been able to meet, and then she's out of the country, and by the time she comes back, I'm also gone. But we're hoping that before summer, she would probably pass by, and so we'll get the chance to meet. But we do talk.
Okay.
So we are on good terms.
Okay. All right. Madam Aseye, looking at all you said, as an individual, what is your take on JM if it happens that he wins the primaries for 2024 elections?
So I'm going to speak as an individual, like you said.
Yes.
I'm not representing the chapter in this one.
No.
For me, I'm part of the people who think that he should go without any contest.
Wow.
Yes. I feel the contest is just going to be a waste of resources for the party. Resources which are already scarce, which could be used for the real battle ahead. But having said that, we are a democratic organization, so you can't take it away from people if they want to contest him. But I think that when you listen to our opponents from the other side, they keep saying that change JM, and then change JM. JM is not good. And
Okay.
my question is, if I'm going into a contest with you and I have a bad candidate, you should be happy. It's not up to you to tell me who to bring. You should be happy. So if you think JM is bad, be happy. Go into your contest. But I think they are afraid of the word JM. It's a brand that they are scared of because they know what he's capable of doing. He's done it before, and he can do it again. And the same JM who was vilified before 2016 is being called as the Messiah now. So that alone sends fear in the opposition, in the opponent's camp. So for me, I am a JM 100%. Yeah.
Okay, so before we run out, Madam Aseye, what do you have to tell your Canadians, the comrades there?
Thank you, Dede. So comrades, as we mentioned before, I am hoping to be the women organizer for Canada chapter. And so I would like to appeal to all those who would vote when the contest is opened to vote for the name Aseye Kpodo Johnson, to give me the opportunity to serve. And I have love for the party, and I have the capacity to lead the women in order to drive our Agenda 2024 and make sure that 2025 we get into the office to save our country, Ghana. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Once again, viewers, I'm pleading on Madam Aseye's behalf that when the time is due, let's kindly vote for her so she takes the nod. Madam Aseye, thank you very much for passing through. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Dede, for having me.
Patron of the land, forward and seek your future. Development our God, from vision to victory, the end is surely. Democrat, Ghana, our strength in unity.